Well, hello. I'm so sorry, everybody. Hello. Let's all go to the lobby. Hi, everybody. Can we get ice creams in this? I would love that. I would absolutely love that. Bear with me, folks. I'm going to get the chat on screen. Hello. Oh, what a night. I'm actually quickly trying to repair that video and get a new one up quick smart before the internet goes crazy at me. I'm sure they won't, but how frustrating is that? We had so many new people watching, and yeah, the ending got clipped. I think what happened was my iMovie downloaded a version, and unfortunately, that version, the end was buggered, and I didn't run the video the whole way through before uploading it because why would I? That's never happened to me before. So, hello everybody. I'm meant to be on holiday. I thought I would just share my cozy cabin with you all. Hang on a sec. Oh Lord. Just moving some heavy furniture. Heavy furnishings. How do we do this? Look at this. Oh, how am I going to angle this? Fire to the left of me. Fire to the right of me. Yeah. I made this fire by my very self. And I've got my cushions. Also, I have very little battery, and I don't know if the battery's going to last long enough for me to download the new Dan Abnett interview before it runs out. And then I'm in the middle of Dartmoor, so I don't think there are like computer chargers just growing off the trees. It's about, I don't know, I guess it's like 8 or 9 degrees, but I'm staying in a wooden cabin. So just warming it up a little. If you have a wood stove and it's not the middle of winter, of course you're going to use the wood stove. Hello, Alex. Hello, Aztec. Hello, Steve Prairie. Gary Pilkington, lovely to see you. Hey, Tony. Tony, thank you so much for your donation, and thank you also to Nat West, which I've just realised now, is that like a funny name? Nat West? Lol. Anyway, I thought I'd do a 15-minute Q&A. So if anyone has any questions, they can ask. Oh, knackered. Bloody knackered I am. I've been out on the moors, wandering through the moors, and there's 2 rabbits that live in this garden, so I had to feed some rabbits. But if no one wants to ask anything, I will go in panic about this Dan Abnett. What's going on? I'm thinking of a Bilbo Baggins song. Rodri has no questions. Rodri Marsden. So, fun mirror deep lore fact. Tonight, I am putting up a new podcast. I have a podcast called Girls on Tour Podcast. And also, I've lost 1 sock. So, I've got one sock. No idea where the rest of my socks are. Fun fact, I'm doing a new Girls on Tour podcast, a nature one, about 15 minutes if I've got enough battery. And Rodri helped me with the theme song for the Girls on Tour podcast. And Rodri and I have done lots of songs together. A few you can find if you Google Beagle and Amalthea. Mid-30s, well, where are you? On the equator. Hello, Nige. Did you meet the Hound of the Baskervilles? I didn't, and I have not met the Hairy Hand. Or the Beast of Bodmin. They're all out tonight. What's the best coconut moisturiser for everyday use? Oh, that's interesting. Does it have to be coconut? I have other preferences. Coconut, I'll have to look into, David, and get back to you. What books did I take on holiday? I've been reading for the British Fantasy Society Long Live Evil by Sarah Rees Brennan, which is an amazing take on the villain. Very cool fantasy book. I'm reading A Shadow Over Haven by David Green, who I met on the British Fantasy Society writing retreat at Gladstone's Library. And who was I comparing this book to? There's a very famous audiobook series, The Dresden Files. So if you're a Dresden Files fan, this is a goodie. Very, very cool. I've also bought the next book in the Heresy, and I have a bunch of books on my phone. Where's my phone? Lost my sock, lost my phone. I know Jim's only asking because he wants me to be reading. He wants me to be reading Heresy. I picked up some free books from Kindle. Cat Dragon, The City of Stardust, A House Between Sea and Sky. I'm also reading a arc, which is called Dungeon of the Damned by Jax Blackwater. So, David said, I bought a cocoa butter one by mistake and I smell like chocolate. I don't have Mr. Pugh with me, but can you believe I've evolved? What do you think of the Blood Angels after Fear to Tread? I love the poor cursed boys. Bless them. What a bloody nightmare. Bloody, get it? Sanguinus and bloody Horus. He's such an arsehole. Typical elder brother syndrome. Heard any late night howls yet? No, the bunnies are very quiet. Oh, thanks, Alex. It is very amazing down there. Gal Miraz says, what did you get to drink at the Magic Tavern? I just had very boring, plain and simple water and juice. Nadia got that amazing cocktail. I'm looking forward to going back there. I don't drink, I'm teetotal, so they never make spooky sounding cocktails for, that are non-alcoholic. Mr. Candleshoes, if you ever got the opportunity to interview ADB, what one topical question would you want to ask most? Oh, that is a great question, Mr. Candleshoes. I have had contact with ADB. I think he's actually friends with Arbiter Ian, or they've been in touch a lot. Anyway, basically, he can't talk to me about anything, but were I to be able to interview him, I would, of course, ask him about the Amazon Games Workshop project. What's going on? What series will it be? Who's attached to the project? Who's writing? Are any of the Black Library authors writing that? He definitely wouldn't be able to answer any of that. So I guess I would really, if I got one interview with ADB, I would potentially, I hope this doesn't happen because it would wreck me, I would read every Heresy book he'd written, speed read it, and just do speed questions on all of them. But I do love ADB's writing. Oh, Phil Urbaniak, thank you for the love. We do require that. You can get any cocktail made without alcohol. I know, but then it's just a lot of sugar and juice, isn't it? Do you know what my favourite drink is? A cup of tea. A cup of tea is so yum. I like lots of different flavours of tea as well. That's why Ian and I drink a lot. That's why we probably get along so well. We're both tea drinkers. Vorpal Rabbit. I want a chapter of Franciscan Marines who live simply, repair their brown armour with random scrap, are kind to animals and mend things all day. Space Marines. Are there animals in 40k? We've seen a few. None you'd want to be friends with or pet. Okay. We're getting up to... What time did we start this? 10 past. Okay, we've gone over 15 minutes and I'm panicking about re-uploading this Dan Abnett video. And what does it mean? All the views that I've already had. I'm just going to stick up another live premiere now. Those people that missed it, we can do it all over again. And please, Emperor, please, I beg you, please, God Emperor, Saviour of humanity, Defender of our galaxy, please let this upload work, because I have no idea why it didn't work last time. Grox, Ogrins, but Ogrins are actually sentient, aren't they? Doesn't count. There were these cow things I think we saw in Ravener or Eisenhorn trilogy. I don't know. I think I'm going delirious with tiredness. It's time for me to log off, my friends. My fine friends, as Richard Herring would say. So wish me luck in finding my sock, but wish me more luck in getting this video up. Thanks for coming on my cosy holiday, which was meant to be relaxing, but has now turned into a... My battery's running down and YouTube, my video didn't work. Okie dokie karaoke. Thank you so much for supporting, and Tony, thank you so much for donating in the last stream. Please spread the word about the channel. If you're new this evening, thank you so much for joining the journey. I'll see you at the end of the next novel. Bye, friends. Good night.